Okay, hello guys and welcome to round 6 of the MRL Tier 2 Championship, and it says 7 on the title I think, but that's a mistake, it's 6, so we'll correct that later. But obviously thing horrifying happened at Branch Hatch in real life earlier this week, I think it was. So here Ben is running a tribute livery for that, I think, because a marshal lost her life at the track because of an incident where a car flew over the fence. So that is very devastating, but let's hope that Branch Hatch will be taking some action for that then. But luckily with sim racing that is not gonna happen. But we are here today at Branch Hatch, otherwise a very legendary track, and the tier 1 race was really good, so I'm looking forward to this one as well. And 2 minutes until we start qualifying. It will be hard to say who will come out on top tonight. Let's see the cars we have here. Aston Martin, Supra, and the Mazda. Nature Man, he was in tier 1 as well, I think. Oh, sorry for this, my controller is doing something, but he was I don't actually remember too well how he did, but the Supra should be well off here because it looked in the tier 1 race to have the least airwear of all of them, and that's pretty helpful here because of the long corners. And yeah, it's just a lightweight car and it should be pretty good here. But let's get underway with the qualifying. Oh, and we see different strategies. Nature Mine and Swick Peak are on the super soft, but sorry, we have disco mark on the Please GT Sports Good. We have disco mark on the soft tire, yeah. This is a track where mistakes can cost you a lot, so we saw a lot of them in tier 1 actually, a bit more than I was expecting. There was a lot of action. I don't think there's been as many crashes in an MRL race when I've been racing, so yeah, it was really action packed. Especially I remember Seb going off 2 times in the start of sector 2, I think, and then at that long right-hander. But this Comark first to start the lap now. Nechaman into Supra, he's been well in qualifying all season, but the race hasn't been as strong, so let's hope GSM has the master plan for this race. Swigpeak also has been performing pretty good. Maybe not the strongest track for the Aston Martin, but he should still be able to perform well. Oh, this Mark has had some problems on his lap because Natureman has passed him. Let's see what time he can do. And he sets a 1:22.2. This Mark. Yeah, 4 seconds off that something has happened, and Swigpeak splits them 1/10 off Natureman with a 1:22.397. Let's go. Well, let's next lap go to the onboard of someone here, so we can do a tractor of this track, like we did with Spa. $9,000 is off his lap. Swigpeak now. You have to be very much on the limit for this qualifying lap, but can't be too much because one mistake, one tire on the grass, and then it's over. He's certainly improving. Natureman stopping his lap for whatever reason. Where can this Mark go with his lap? And he remains third fastest, improving though. Natureman. Let's go to the onboard of him. Long right-hander here. Important to get the exit right. Then you brake right at that top. What is that gate there? And then this is a pretty tricky corner as well. Don't wanna go too much to the outside here. He's pretty much on the limit there, and then sometimes understeery left-hand corner here, and then is the part that I find the most tricky in this track. This long right-hander that forms out of these different corners, but you have to be very on the limit for these. Don't wanna go to the grass here like it just did. This one's a bit tighter. Gets a penalty here. But then you have a blind corner here, kinda. It's very easy to go off there. You have to be very fast there also. This one is a very nice corner in my opinion. When he cancels the lap to take off the penalty, also letting this Mark past. Then we have the final corner, which is not causing the drivers too much trouble usually. Just get a good exit to this one here, and then you're all good. Swigpeak improves, goes P1. Let's go Mark. Let's do the replay. Has he done what I think he did? Yes, he went to the curb there and then into the wall hard, so that is very easy to do here as well. You'd wanna avoid that. I've done that in races too. That is not very nice. Big not gonna improve. What about these guys? Disco Mark not gonna improve. Nature Man still looking good on his lap. Let's see what he can do. Very close for the lead here between Nature Man and Swick Peak. Ooh, but doesn't improve. Let's see all of these guys' sector times now as they go over the line. Swick Peak going purple. Nature Man going purple. Disco Mark improving. They're all in a train here. Swick Peak negative. Nature Man going purple. Disco Mark, I didn't see his sector. Nature Man looks to be on a very nice lap. I think he's getting a bit of tow from the car ahead. Oh, goes to the grass there a bit. Will that cost him the lap? Very close margins here at Branch Hatch. Swick Peak improves and Nature Man doesn't. So for right now he's on provisional pole. This is their final lap, I think. Nature Man already going wide. Disco Mark improving yet again by 4 tenths. So a lot of time in that first sector for him. Swick Peak not improving. Nature Man, it's all over. He's in the grass and the wall. Ooh! Is this gonna be a massive surprise for the end of qualifying? Disco Mark going at end purple to the second sector. Yes sir, let's see. I don't think the improvement is gonna be enough. Swick Peak comes home. Does he make the lap? No, he just didn't make the lap, unfortunately. Nature Man. Disco Mark improves, but not by enough. And that is your qualifying grid. Nature Man, Swick Peak really close. Let's hope Nature Man can keep up the race pace now, because sometimes that hasn't been the case. They're revving up. And away they go here at Branch Hatch. Disco Mark takes a good start, so does Swick Peak. Nature Man being challenged and Disco Mark already passing him into turn 1. Oh, but what is happening here? Nature Man is going to the inside for the second place and he takes it back. Swick Peak remains in the lead. Can Nature Man challenge Swick Peak right away? The Supra very good on the tires usually. Discomark still hanging on to the pack, even though he was 4 tenths slower in the qualifying. Let's hope he can stay in the slipstream. Discomark losing a bit of time in that corner there. I think Nature Man and Swigbeak will be the main battle in this race. Three tenths is the gap now. This is not the best track to overtake. I mean, it's pretty hard to overtake, but there are a few good spots though. I think if you get a good exit like a switcheroo to turn 2, then that could be a good one. One of the best probably. Or turn 3. Actually from turn 1 to 4 is pretty decent. Maybe into the last corner if you get a really good run. But Swigbeak is looking to lose these guys now. That's the fastest lap for the moment. Natureman seems to be losing the gap a bit now. Discomark here, 1.6 behind Natureman already. Qualifying wasn't great, and also in tier 1 we saw that this, well, Jackson got the podium, but I don't know, it looked like Wolfpack pace here wasn't too strong, so maybe this track doesn't suit their car the best. I know Porsche is a pretty good one here though, but they didn't do well in tier 1 and they're not here today, so they didn't capitalize on that. Discomark catching on Natureman now. Is he gonna be able to keep those soft fresh enough to get an advantage on the super soft runners? He's improving the lap by 4 tenths now as well, so he's found some pace. He's closing in and he's almost in the slipstream. And he is, I think, in the slipstream now, 8.5 tenths. Improving the lap time as well. Swigbeak running away, but I was mistaken. That battle is not gonna be for the lead, but it might be for P2 now, with Discomark closing in even more. 6 tenths is the gap. Difficult to overtake here, but if we can keep patient. Oh, and Nature Man makes a small mistake. If he can keep patient and stay close to turn 1 and 2, then he could be off for a very good chance, but he chooses to go to the outside for now. Oh, but now backs out. Is he going to take the inside or outside? Nature Man is staying on the outside here. He's not making a move yet. This is a very good overtaking spot into here. It's only one dead camp. He's sending it into the inside of tier 2. What? Turn 2. Now turn 3 here. And he's keeping the place for now. So great that he was able to find some pace after that qualifying. Nature Man isn't gonna give the spot away for free though, and he's sticking at the back of Disco Mark now. Will he try to make a move in the same spot that he got overtaken in? He's making the move now to the last corner, to the inside. Disco Mark here, but doesn't quite make it stick, but he's on the inside still. They're going side to side. And Nature Man makes a move for now. Disco Mark has a really good spot here though to try for the overtake. Oh, I like this camera angle. Disco Mark goes to the outside but doesn't quite get a leg in the door. Oh, and they touch! And they touch! And the Disco Mark is off! Disco Mark is off! It's over, it's over. Let me get the replay. Let me get the replay of this battle. Oh, they touched their first time and then he spins there. There was no contact on the second time. And he has lost the battle for the second place, at least for now. His tire is still fresher than anyone else's though. So we just gotta wait till he gains back on Nature Man. There was contact on the first time, but I don't think that was what caused this Cormac to spin. I could be wrong though. But it looked like he recovered from it and then he spun from his own own accord. But what is happening here? Oh, I saw some gravel fly and he's lost over a second. What are you doing? Oh, he loses the rear. He loses the rear. That doesn't do good for the tires, and oh, he's on the gravel a bit. Great to not spin it though, but Disco Mark is getting a second chance at the battle for P2, I think. Oh no, no, no! That is a mistake you want to avoid at this track. Very easy to go wide there, like I said in the onboard lap in qualifying. When are they gonna make their first pit stops? That is Nature Man actually, now that I said it, in the pit lane, making the first move, and for sure he's two-stopping. But what is he gonna take? He's gonna take on the soft tire, and now this is important lap for him and for Disco Mark. He is gaining. The gap is only 6 seconds. What is this? The pit lane relatively short here though. And now the leader, Swigpeak, in the pit lane. Is Disco Mark gonna react? Yes, he is. There goes Natureman already. Swigpeak on the soft tire. Ooh! Ooh! Natureman with a pretty good undercut on the leader Swigpeak here. Down to 4.9 seconds, and also an undercut on Disco Mark. I'll be very interested to see if now Natureman can catch back up to Swigpeak. .6, he's going purple. 4.4, it's not looking good for Swigpeak. 4.3. And it's only 4 seconds now. I think he's gonna make the fastest lap. And he does. And Natureman clocks in the new fastest lap at 1:23.1. Let's see Swigpeak though on the new tires as well. Disco Mark not looking. He was looking really good when he was catching Natureman, but now it's not looking as good after the incident. .5, the gap is growing a bit. Can Swigpeak break the fastest lap? No, he can't. No, he can't. Actually, he went 2/10 faster than Natureman on his last lap. What about Disco Mark? 23.8. He went the same pace. Actually, he went a few thousandths quicker than Natureman. But he has his work cut out for him if he wants to catch Natureman. He's 14 thousandths off. I don't like where this is going. The gap is growing a bit. Oh, now it's going down. He's doing better than the last lap though. What about Swigbeak? Improved from last lap. 23.5, 23.7. What about Disco Mark? It's a 25. So not a successful lap from him. And we will go to the onboard of Swigbeak now. In his Vantage GT3. Very nice car. He seems to be handling branch heads quite well. Not my favorite tracks for racing, that's for sure, and we catch Disco Mark on an incident as he spins rear first into the barrier, so that isn't looking good for him. So what I was saying is that not my favorite track for racing, that's for sure, but yeah, I like the track though. The high intensity of it, you can make no mistakes all the time. Racing wise, it's not the best, pretty hard to make the move, but yeah, it's just driving on the limit the whole race. Some pretty difficult corners to nail. Natureman actually going quicker on the last lap than Swigbeak by a few tenths. Let's see this lap now. He does a 1:24.2. What about now? Swigbeak 1:24.7. Ooh, that lap was not as good for him. Natureman and Disco Mark once again on this lap, almost the same pace. And we are at the halfway point of the race right now, actually a bit over already. These guys were very close in qualifying, and the gap isn't moving now as well. Just that Swigbeak got the jump on them at the start, and it's keeping him in the lead. 24.9 the lap time now. Natureman is at 24.3, so that was actually quite a bit quicker. Disco Mark in the pit lane already. For the super soft. Damn, he has to do 13 laps on them. I don't think this was the master plan. Whoa! This race takes a huge plot twist as Weak Pig goes onto the grass. Oh, this makes the situation a lot more interesting now because it's only 2.8. These drivers very close in pace. So Nature Man hasn't been able to catch that much. And they continue, and I think he got a bad exit and it's going under 2 seconds now, the gap. 1.8. His tires are still dirty from that. Two seconds. The gap is staying at now. Goes under. If I was Nature Man, I'd try to undercut again. That worked out last time, and even if you have one lap all the tires, it's so hard to pass here that I think it would be a good strategy. Neither of them bit. 1.7 is the gap. Last lap for him was a 1:25.8 and last lap was 1:25.6, well almost 7 for Nature Man. And the gap is growing. Maybe he made a slight mistake. After the next lap, 10 laps to go, so I say lap 18 pit window open, so they might come in from this lap already. Slickbeat doesn't go in, Nature Man doesn't go in. Disco Mark's race. Is it going along to the plan? And all right now, he's in P3. I think they're gonna make the new fastest lap on this last stint. Nature Man has it right now, but with the lower fuel tank it should be easier to beat. Or either of them beating? Ooh, this is spicy. The gap is 4.7. Switch pick continues. Nature Man goes in for the undercut. 10 laps remaining. Refuels just a bit to be sure, and he comes out of the pit box. And now it is, if you could say, hammer time for him. And Swickbeak needs to hold on with these older tires. Let's see the gap. He made quite an undercut last time. Let's see if he can get past now. It is going down. Is it going down enough? Oh! No! This is crucial. Let's look at the replay, ladies and gentlemen. Swickbeak here on the lead. One of the most important laps of his race. And look at what the man is doing. Maybe pushing a bit too much here, trying to be ahead. And then loses the car from the grass there on that spot. What? He continues! Crazy, man. He continues with the old tires. The gap is going down rapidly. Disco Mark goes into the pit, so maybe he's just hunting for the fastest lap now. Look at the tires of Nature Man. They're still so fresh. So even if he has 1 to 2 lap fresher tires, Swickbeak here, it's gonna be so difficult to catch him up first, and then you have to pass that branch hatch as well. And the other guy has relatively fresh tires too. He's doing the fastest lap at the moment. Swickbeak going into the pit lane, finally. Nature Man coming to the last corner. 4.7 was the gap when he went in for the undercut. So where is he gonna return now? He lets go of the pits. Oh, and it's quite a lot. Swickbeak goes to the super soft. He's behind Nature Man by 3.5 seconds. Okay, so this is gonna be very interesting to see if Nature Man can hold on with those soft tires. For seconds is the gap. Crucial mistake, I think, from Swickbeak on his lap there on the old tires. Disco marking purple. Can he succeed in his mission to take fastest lap? Oh no! He goes too wide. He goes too wide on the grass, and that is not gonna be it. It's gonna be so hard to say who's gonna take the victory. Is Swickbeak gonna run out of laps here, man? Oh no. Nature Man, can he hold on? He's got a bit all those soft tires, but Maybe Branch Hatch will play into his hands here. Going purple again. He looks to be having a good pace, the gap not going down at all. So it's looking good for GSM. He's going purple again. Can he succeed in the last corner? Oh, and he's just off by 69,000. Speak Big last lap was a few tenths slower actually. Only a handful of laps left to go. .3.8, it's going down a bit. It's hard to say, but I think the laps are gonna be running out for Swigpeak. I don't think he can catch fast enough on those super soft tires. Oh, but Swigpeak finding some pace here with the fastest lap. And 5 tenths quicker than Natureman last lap. Is the momentum gonna swing around now with the tires? He's only 49 thousandths of 9 now as well. What times is Natureman doing? Oh, not looking the best, not looking the best. Swigpeak still 49 thousandths up. He's doing very nice consistent pace here. I'm still not sure if it's enough though. It's such a short way to go at the end. Three seconds only the gap. Yeah, the tire difference you can clearly see now. Will the advantage be enough for Swick? The gap is going down. 2.7. Last lap by Swick, 123.5. Last lap by Nationman, 124. 0! Oh no 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 no! Does that decide it? Does that decide it? Very fatal mistake by Swick there. No, I'm sorry, Natureman. This got me so shook, this confused me. It's not a slipstream. So, these guys were leading at different parts of the race. And both making very crucial mistakes then. And I was just about to say that these are very important laps for Natureman and no mistakes allowed. But that might have been a crucial one, because when you got Swickbeak in that slipstream now, there's no getting out of that. It's just defending from now on. But let's see how Natureman will survive this. 2 laps to go. It's gonna be a lead battle till last lap of this race here at Branch Hatch. Swickbeak trying to use his penalty, and he's got to be busy with that. He's used off 1/10 now. Oh, he can't use it too much. This might be a deciding factor for him. Five tenths is the gap. 4 tenths. Natureman must start driving defensively now. Oh, and he uses the penalty. Swickbeak uses the penalty. And now he can push full on. But did he use them at the wrong spot, at the uphill there? Now he's got a really big of a gap now. But can he catch? Oh no, he's in the slipstream, We can see he's going to the limit there. Maybe outside of the track even a bit. He has to get a really good run into here. Final lap. It's the final lap. Can Natureman hold on for the victory? It's 6 tenths. Maybe he can make a move into the last corner, but I think otherwise it's gonna be very difficult if Natureman doesn't make a mistake. It's 2 tenths, it's so close. He's going for the inside in this corner. Will they make it safely? Oh, he cannot take it yet. It's for the victory, all or nothing. In the last lap of this race. Oh, he's got his final chances. No, but I think it's over. Natureman has got off here. And he's coming to the last corner as the race winner here at Branch Hatch. There's nothing Swickbeak can do anymore. And Natureman wins the race. And Swickbeak 1/10 behind in second place for Hex. And then Disco Mark giving a show to the fans there on the gravel trap. And he is coming home for the podium in P3 here at Branch Hatch, his home race. and that is your result. So congratulations to the victory for GSM and Natureman. Well deserved victory. I love to see him doing good in the races as well. And thanks for everyone watching the stream. It was a pleasure commentating, and we'll see you again next week.